Hello guys, how's it going? Here I am with Lau again.
Hey, it's me again.
So Lau, what are we talking today about? What is the topic you brought up?
Well, the topic today is about sex, gender, and sexual orientation.
Okay, well, so first of all, let's try to talk about like specific each one, because So I say sex, gender,
And sexual orientation.
and sexual orientation. So, for example, starting with these two, sex and gender, like maybe I misunderstood that because I thought like sex and gender were kind of the same, but it's not.
No. Well, I was thinking, and there is a huge discussion
Yeah,
about this. Some research and some scientists
yeah,
they think that sex and gender are different. For example, sex is you either are female or male,
yeah,
and that's determined by your body, your sexual organs.
yeah. Your biological way.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the gender is a social construct, they say. So you identify as a woman or as a man.
Okay.
Because of the society says how it has to be a man, how it has to be a woman.
Yeah.
So people say that. But others, they think sexual and gender there is no such a thing. You are a male and you're a man, and that's all.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
But in my opinion,
Yeah.
there is a difference
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah, like actually, I was like kind of confused as well, because I was thinking like sex and gender is kind of the same. Because, for example, in some documents or some, like paperwork, they are like, okay, sex, you say male or female, or gender, male or female. So, but now you're saying that it's different. Like so. Like, what I understood was that sex is about like biological, the way you are. Like if you're a man, you have a biological man body. And if you're a woman, you have a biological woman body. And gender is the culture you're saying?
Yeah, it's constructed.
Yeah.
Because in this culture, for example, women must be strong, to have short hair,
Yeah.
to wear pants, to
Yeah.
act and talk in a certain way, to have interest in some things.
Yeah.
Maybe
Soccer.
soccer, cars, I don't know,
Yeah.
I it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
But
And it's the same with the girls, like Barbies, high heels,
Yeah.
skirts, and dolls and stuff.
yeah, it's a social construct.
Yeah, exactly.
So, for example, here men don't wear makeup. They don't.
Yeah, they didn't use makeup.
Yeah, they use makeup, but in other culture, maybe Korea,
like in Korea.
South Korea, Japan, that's normal.
Yeah.
Men can wear makeup and use makeup, and
Yeah.
they wouldn't say anything. about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Here, they will say, "Hey, you are gay" or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but like for example, another country, I think it's the culture, because for example, another country like for example Korea, I mean they use makeup like normally. I mean there is not like oh, what are you doing,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. But for example, countries like here in Colombia, like very, I don't know, in that way. So yeah, maybe they misunderstand when people when men are using makeup, because maybe they might say like they're gay or something. But nowadays, for example, I think a lot of people are just taking care too much about themselves, like like oh my skin, oh my hair, oh and they use a lot of products to make themselves even more beautiful. Yeah, so but for example, my kid like how to use makeup, and to be honest, I think that I will feel weird if I use it
Yeah.
because of the culture, because if I for example, I don't know. What kind of things men use? Do you know? Like
Maybe-
powder, maybe?
powder, but foundation also.
Yeah.
Maybe lip balm. Not lipstick, but lip balm.
Yeah. For example, I don't know, to be like this, and I will feel awkward. Like I mean, or maybe like being one way and being like this, or like nah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and other people who will like seem like, hey man, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Yeah, they would be like, I don't know, but it's culture,
Yeah.
because people is not used to it, And yeah, nowadays there are a lot of products like men use a lot, for skin and stuff.
That's another thing. It's kind of funny because you have to have certain products that look manly.
Yeah.
Like ego, black, strong, stones.
Yeah, exactly,
everything.
exactly,
It's kind
exactly.
of funny.
Yeah.
And a girl product like flowers. I don't know.
Yeah,
Bears.
yeah, exactly. And the thing is that, for example, talking about makeup, there are a lot of products, like a lot for women. But for men, the makeup for men is like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know because I don't use it, but I haven't like seen like, okay, like for example, foundation for men or stuff. I don't know. Because I mean, it's different anyway. Talking about like, for example, our biological bodies, like women's skin and men's skin, it's like different.
Yeah, I think it's there's a difference mainly because of hormones.
Hormones, yeah, sure.
We tend to be more oily. We do not have more fat in
Yeah.
our bodies than you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's something that I don't know, but for example, talking about now another topic which is like businesses, that would be like a good business to create like a brand for men, like for the skin of men,
Yeah.
Because as you were saying, I mean, according to the hormones, like each man or woman they have, is like different products. But for example, nowadays people that, let's say men who are using makeup, they are using women makeup,
Yeah.
So,
Here in Colombia, I don't know in other countries if there are products, but here no.
you don't know maybe about Korea? If there are?
I
Because I think there might, yeah,
I
there might
think
be.
they have some there for me.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's go back to the topic. So, sex, gender. Sex is biological condition of the person, and gender is cultural.
Culture.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? You say like.
Sexual orientation.
Okay. So what about that?
Well, people tend to confuse a lot gender and sexual orientation.
Gender. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was thinking right now, like, okay, but gender is like the way people they believe they are. Like for example, I am a girl, I am a man. So, but it's different.
Yeah, sexual orientation is the attraction that one person
Has
to
to the others.
the others, according to the other gender.
Yeah.
It could be the same gender, a different gender, or both.
Okay, so what I see right now, what I'm understanding according to what you're saying, is like gender and sexual orientation, they are not the same, but they are related anyway. Because like,
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, gender is who you believe you are, either a girl or a boy,
Mhm.
and sexual orientation is what kind of people do you like?
Yeah.
What kind of gender do you like?
Yeah.
Let's say.
The
Boy or girl.
sexual attraction.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a little bit about like then sex, gender, and sexual orientation.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean those three terms, those three topics, they are being so they've been too much in discussion because many people get confused about it, and even until now, thanks to you, I understand a little bit better because yeah, for example, to be honest, I would say like for example, gender and sexual orientation is the same, or gender and sex is the same. Because so I was telling you like documents and stuff is like sex is female or male, or gender is female or male. So I mean it's so you start thinking which is like kind of the same, but now you're saying that it's not the same.
No, it's different.
Yeah.
Well, I see it like that because some people they don't agree with that.
Yeah.
They see like there is no difference. You are just saying things.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like the point of view, like for example, nowadays, like for example, LGBTI community like big around the world, right? And yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, I don't know if you know because so they are sometimes like fighting to against the culture, I guess, right? So yeah, because for example, what I think like people see is just like the biological condition, but I think the community is seeing like the cultural point. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Mm,
Or they're seeing both.
both. the thing here is there's all other huge discussion
Yeah.
about gay people and transgender people.
Yeah.
About gay people, there is no, I don't know how to say it, it's not certain
Certain. Yeah.
that if you either born with that or you
Yeah.
make it in the
You
way,
become
you
that way.
became in that way.
Yeah.
And also, a transgender has a biological background,
Yeah.
and some people consider it as a disease.
Yeah.
In some medical books, they
Yeah.
call it gender dysphoria.
Yeah. It's full. Yeah.
So they fight against acceptance.
Acceptance.
And
I think-
rights, and rights.
But beyond that, I think, you know, like what every human being deserves, respect.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the better word, respect. Like they search for that all the society let them be,
Yeah, exactly.
because if they want to be how they be comfortable with
Who they think they are.
who they think they are. Society telling things to say no, that's wrong, you're bad, or no, it's okay if I will support you, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be that way. Just like,
But you know,
okay, you're like that, fine.
Yeah. But you know what, Lau? I think it's difficult. Everybody agrees something. You know, like I mean, yes to everything. Even just just talking about another topic, not about, like, for example, gay or transgender. You know, whatever topic. There are gonna be people who agree and people who disagree something. You know, all the time. It's not only about LGBTI community. It's not only about it. I mean, there are a lot of topics. People, they have different points of view. They have a yes and they have a no, and they have an argument and reasons for that. You know. Yeah, for example, now a controversial topic, politics. You know, is coming, and so people say no, but this and but that. So people agree with something. People disagree as well. You know. So it's not only with LGBTI community. I mean, it's all kind of topics. The point is that, for example, yeah, you know, I've seen like sometimes news about, you know, like some kind of abuse with LGBTI community, which is, yeah, that's, I mean, anyway, you know, we are human beings, you know, just because of the fact that we are human beings, you know, independent of like the cultural or independent of the gender, because that's another thing. I mean, I think, like, for me, I don't know what you think about that, but for me, the most important thing is like we're human beings.
Yeah.
Period. So you're a human being, I respect you. I'm a human being, you respect me. That's it. You know.
And even more, just respect all live beings.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Yeah, and not only humans as well. You know, like, yeah, exactly.
but in your case, about humans, at
Yeah.
least.
At least. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I think it's that. You know, like so many people. You know, they are too much intolerant. You know, like. I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, every single one of us, we have things that we don't like, we have things that we like. I mean, you know, independent of like gender or LGBTI community. I mean, we have every single one that we have. I like this, I don't like this, you know. But because you don't like this, you don't have to, you know, be unrespectful, you know. Like, I don't know, you know. So I mean, I think that's the most important point. And I think, you know, like I think the most important thing in this world would be like to learn to love, you know, our brothers and sisters, and love ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you know, I think it's easier, for example, if we just, I don't know, share love and I don't know, be love and try to, I don't know, help others in one way. I mean, and not help others because of like the condition or whatever, but help like as we need you. Like sometimes like you help your brother, your sister. I mean, like that. I mean, just to try to be like more respectful. I don't know,
Yeah.
and more tolerant as well. But yeah, people they're sometimes rude and they're like, no, I don't like this, and boom, 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 boom. You know.
They think think that they have to be like rude to share their opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have to say another thing. I want that society in the world gets to the point to understand that sexual orientation and also gender is not something that you actually choose. So, in that fact, it's not something that you can have an opinion about.
Yeah.
It's like
Nobody.
me saying, I am not agree with that you are a woman. Like, look, I think it's fine that you are a woman. I respect you, but I don't like you to be a woman. Or you're a man. Yeah, you're a man. But I don't agree that you're a man. I don't like that. I respect you, but it's something like that. You understand what I'm saying? I want that society gets to that point, right? It's difficult, maybe possible, but that's the thing. It's not something that you could be agreed with, or doesn't be agreed with that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just let that be, like it's there.
Yeah, like for example, I don't know, you're not talking about simple things, you know, as I'm telling you, like, never in life, even the Bible says that it's too much difficult that two people agree in something, you know. So I think like the important thing in here is like to learn to be, you know. I think the most important word here is love. Once you learn to love, you're gonna be tolerant. Because I mean, it's a matter of respect. I mean, if you love human beings, I mean, you're a human being, so I respect you. Not because I don't care that much if you or what you was your gender or sexual orientation. That's independent. You're a human being.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a human being, so that's what I see, and that's it. Yeah, but some people, you know, like they are too much intolerant, and they do crazy stuff.
Yeah. I think it would be nice that sexual orientation is so irrelevant as the way that you like some kind of ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like, I don't know. For example, I don't like to eat too much. You know, like tomato, for example. But because I don't like to eat that, it's not like, oh, you're ugly tomato. I don't know, something like that.
How do you dare?
How you dare to exist in my life? You know, like
God is gonna punish you because you're not eating tomato.
Yeah, because you're too much red. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, in all situations in our life, we're gonna have things that we agree and things that we don't. You know, but the most important is like when we don't agree things, we have to learn to respect those things. You know. I mean, yeah, it's okay. We don't agree. I mean, you know, it's our point of view. I mean, that's respect. You know, it's good too. But because I don't like something, it doesn't give me the right to offend that. You know, to be rude with that. You know, so yeah, I think it's a matter of fact of, you know, tolerance, love, and to just I don't know, to care about the human beings. I mean, we're human beings. You know, so. And I think that's the most important thing, and to share like love, I think is the thing. But you know, so I think like anyway, like for example, we are future parents, to have like for example that responsibility to educate, you know, our children and the future generations as well. Like to go. I mean, it's love. I mean, it's not about culture. It's not about, you know, like sex or gender. It's about love.
Nowadays the world is changing a lot about this. Because before you can say anything about it, but now people are more aware about this, so they can be like, if you are being rude, not all people, but a lot of people, even more in the States, they say like, hey, that thing that you're saying is rude and you are being you're discriminating other people, so that's not okay. Before that, didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so the world is changing. Baby steps here, but it's changing. So it's nice to see that.
Yeah. Well, so sort of, right? And to clarify this, would be like, yeah, I mean, it's not only about LGBTA community. I mean, it's about everything. You know, like for example, even I don't know, even some I don't remember how it's called. Is that for example when people from other countries come, so like foreigners, and they don't like people from other countries, and they're like, oh no, you're from this country, and I don't like you. You know? Yeah, and I mean there's a lot of kind of discrimination, not about gender or sexual orientation, but you know that's what I'm saying. I mean the point like
religion.
Oh, that's politics as well. You know, because if you that party, I don't like you. You know.
Now all our discussion.
Yeah, you know, so it's not only that's another thing, you know, like for example, I think important about like I think specific LGBTQ community because I think they might think like all the war is against them, but actually no. I mean, I think all the war is against a lot of things, you know, even vegetables. You know, I don't like this vegetable.
But they feel like this
Obviously.
because it's a huge part of the society that they don't accept them.
Yeah.
But also some of them have to relax a little
Yeah.
because some of the LGBT community they are aggressive against because they try to defend themselves. But it's not also okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be respecting both sides.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's important because I mean, you know, like that's something that I think like we have to learn as well. I mean, we cannot expect respect from others if we don't respect others.
Even though if they are not, that's my opinion. Okay, if they respect you, you don't have to be respectful in return. You don't have to. Why?
Yeah.
It is not the point. Right?
Yeah.
So you can be respectful, defend yourself in a good way, but you don't have to be respectful.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's a good.
Yeah, for example, you know, that's a good topic as well about respect because you know, other people they might think, oh, because I am respectful, other people they have to be respectful with me. Well, that's the expectation. But you know that you're respectful. Maybe other people they're not going to be respectful with you anyway. But the point is that we have to learn how to handle that maybe anger because obviously when somebody like you know like cursing you like oh you idiots or whatever you know, but you have to learn to control all your emotions, and that I think that's important. You know like because yeah some other people they what. And they just like, you know, fighting and stuff.
There's more here.
Yeah, they like a mad. You know, they explode like immediately. So I think like, you know, I know it's difficult. Obviously it's difficult because I mean when someone is like cursing you, you feel bad. I mean you feel like
it's normal.
I mean it's normal. I mean anybody will feel bad with
nobody will have that's fine.
Oh thank you. You know, I mean obviously no you will feel bad and you know, obviously because of the words that the other person is saying to you. But the point, and I think something which takes to be brave, is like to handle that situation, to calm down, which is difficult, but to calm down. But the point is that, I mean, it's difficult but not impossible, which means we can learn how to handle like those situations or those emotions that we're starting to feel when someone is treating us bad, you know. So I think like love. You know, overcomes everything. You know, respect overcomes everything. I mean, if other people is unrespectful with you, you don't have to be that way. We have to be smarter. You know, and think and it's difficult but not impossible. So we can learn about how to control those emotions and maybe the anger. Yeah. So I think that's the key. You know, that's the key to be respectful, to lovely with others, and to share that love. And I think that's the key. Yeah. So. Okay, so the conclusion, you have something else to say?
No.
So the conclusion then will be like, okay, so just to clarify this. Sex is biological condition. If it is a man or body, like man body, woman body, that's biological condition. Gender is the way you think, oh yeah, the person you believe you are.
Yeah.
You know? And sexual orientation is the gender you like, you know? So yeah, so that was like the topic today, guys. Hope you like the video so much. If you have like any question or comment to say, just do it below. And that will be it for now, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, love, for coming. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.